Okay, so this has been sent to you because you have not yet started the Westward Expansion unit. It's now been 7 days of working on it, and I want to get you caught up so you don't feel quite so overwhelmed. We have been working on this since November 30th. It's now December 8th. If you want to go back and see lessons from each of the days, you simply click the play button and pause on the day that you need. So you could go all the way back to November 30th and pause, and it will give you the screencast of each day's lesson on here and tell you what you need to do. And you can page front or back and kind of browse through that. What I am going to show you is where you need to open the assignment and some basic directions to get you started on it so you can get caught up. So you're going into this week's schedule and assignments. This is what we're doing this week. You want to open the Westward Expansion assignments and map project and open the link. You will have to make your own copy of it by clicking this. And you will get something that looks like this, and it has some step-by-step directions. Basically, you need to click share. So when you open it, you click share and you put my name on there so that I can see how you're doing. I can help you. It'll be in my drive and I can see that you've gotten started on it. Now, it tells you to start going to the Google Meet lessons. In all those lessons, I'm helping you. I'm giving you answers you can write down and providing what you need every day to help you do this assignment. So, first things first, this map is a map project for you to do. You don't just go start typing on it. There are directions on each slide that follows. So to start with, it tells you need a title, a compass rose, a date. When you finish your map, you'll put a date. The author, that's you. A legend, which is the same thing as a key, and it's already on there. You need a source of all your information, and that is going to be Mrs. Bryan's U.S. Studies reference maps. You need a scale of distance. So back on your map, this is your map project. You put a title, and you can do this by entering text boxes. So you push the T for text box and you put a title. I've given you suggestions on this other slide, Westward Expansion, whatever. Your name, the source, Mrs. Bryan's reference maps. The date you complete it will go here. Here's your key. You put a compass rose here. You can draw it yourself or you can find one online and paste it there. Okay. And all these other slides that come after give you more map directions. This one says U.S. territories. Copy and paste the names of the territories the U.S. acquired through 1853 and use the link to the resource maps to help you locate them. So we're going to copy and paste these names onto this map. Now, I happen to know where Oregon country is right now. I'm going to click on it to get the blue box. I'm going to push Control C to copy it. I'm going to come back to this map, Control V, and I know that this is Oregon country up here, and that's where I paste the name. I'm going to do that for every box on the map. I have to label them. What if I don't know what they are? What if I don't know where these territories are? Well, here is the link to the resource maps. If you click it, it opens up maps that give you the answers. Here's Oregon country. Here's the Louisiana Purchase. The British Cession of 1818 is this. The British Cession of 1842 points to those two spots. You have two of those on your map. The Florida Cession, the U.S. until 1783, would be the 13 colonies. So here's everything you need on this map right here. Now, if you go back to this assignment, you're going to click on each one of these, copy and paste. Then you need Native American tribes. This map tells you where they're located. This list is what you put on your map. So I want to put the Crow on my map. First, I look over here to see where they're located, and they are right here. And I have Montana is right about here. Here's Minnesota. That must mean that North and South Dakota are right about here, these two spots. So here's the crow. I'm going to take this, Control C to copy it. I'm going to come back to my map, Control V to paste it. And it looked like they were right about there. And that's where I'm going to paste that Native American tribe. I am going to copy and paste each one of these. So the Shawnee, if I look over here, here they are. And look, they're right where Kentucky is. So I'm going to copy and paste, come back here. Kentucky's sort of covered up here, but I know that's where the Shawnee go, so I'll paste it right here. So that's how I start my map. Next part of the directions. You could pause right here in the screencast and work on that map. We spent 2 days on it, Monday the 30th and December 1st. We spent those days working on the map. We spent 3 days working on those, the map, and then all the way to December 3rd when we started Daniel Boone. There is an article for Daniel Boone linked to the title, and it's from History Channel. And I read this and I answer these questions right here. So that's all I have to do for that. When I get to Lewis and Clark, there is a video to watch. I click this, I watch America's Louisiana Purchase, and I fill this in. We did this on Friday of last week, which was the 4th, and we finished it on December 7th, yesterday. Today, December 8th, is an article on Lewis and Clark, and we opened it here, and you read and you do these questions. We also had screencasts, or we had Google Meet lessons every day where we learned a little bit more about these, and I helped students get answers. So if you need those, you can go back in, and in the Schoology directions, if you remember when you first come in, the slideshow at the top has every lesson from every day. So if you're looking at one of the slides and you say, oh, I need some help with this one, you can go back to the date here and you can find what you need. There is reading help for every article. So if you need help reading the Lewis and Clark article, you click here and it will read aloud to you and it will help you find the answers you need. So if you want to go back to, say, when we did the Daniel Boone article, we have a couple days of Daniel Boone. December 3rd says if you need reading help or help finding answers from the Daniel Boone article, click here, and that will link you up to reading help and help finding answers. Okay, so this slideshow could be really, really helpful for you. Okay, so I have gotten you caught up on the directions for that assignment. You should go in, open it up, share it with me, and get started. At any point in these directions, if you want to pause and work on the assignment, go ahead and do that, and then just continue with the directions. If you don't make it to the other Google Meets, Zebulon Pike is on December 9th. You just click here. You can read, find the answers. There is reading help again for Zebulon Pike. Jed Smith, there's only 6 questions here. Here's the article. You answer those, and there's reading help for him too if you go back to today's directions. All right, when you get to the end, all of these things for each explorer get added to your map. We are doing this on Thursday and Friday. Jed Smith will be in there. Most kids have been adding these as they go, but you will have all of Friday to make sure your map is done. So you can get all of these done on Friday if you wait until the end. All right. Remember, the resource maps are here too. They help you find everything. So when you go in there, you are paging through. Here's Daniel Boone's route. There's 2 maps of Daniel Boone. There's several maps of Lewis and Clark and the Corps of Discovery that you can pick from. There's maps of Zebulon Pike's routes here. I have Jed Smith's route drawn for you on the map that looks exactly like yours. And then you also are adding Oregon Trail, which is here, the California Trail, the Santa Fe Trail, the Mormon Trail, all of those get added to your map too. So these are the resource maps that help you do your map. So you find those by linking up to it right in your assignment. The links are on several pages here. So you just click it and you'll find them. All right, now you've got to get started on this. If you've been gone this whole time and haven't started, it is time. And I know that it can be done in just a couple of hours, the entire thing. I've seen lots of kids do that. So please go in and get started.